Hey, it's the Chief bonding with board games and RPGs. This is Scott. We're back with the Luke. We're back with The Walking Dead. This is episode number 5. We're keeping these all less than 25 minutes.
Off camera, Bart assaulted me because I let Emma take a shot.
Unbelievable.
Small chance of it happening. We rolled a 3. It had a 5% chance. We rolled a 3. We had to let Emma take a bath. We've decided, though, it's time. We've got to start making the most use of daylight time. We've got to start scouring the truest. We've got to secure it.
I love that.
And we've got to start looking for supplies.
All right. So first, we're going to chain the front doors. We're going to do some stuff. But we'd also talked. We know that we've been doing, there's a 15% chance that we lose power, which is also signifying that the apocalypse, the zombies are basically broken out of. It's basically come unchained, but you talked about that needs to be upping every day.
I think every day there's a greater chance that power is going out.
And you said bring it up 5.
5% every day. So more of a 5% chance every day.
Roll percentile dice. If we get 20
well, we already rolled.
No, not for today.
Yeah, because for the bath, we rolled to see if power went out, didn't we?
Okay, you're right. We're on the same day. So we're basically, you're saying they're taking their bath. I'm out messing with Starlink, and you're like, hey, cool toy, but let's go down. You know, Emma's had her bath.
First part is going to be securing the building, which there's got to be multiple entrances. You got to think there's probably maybe a parking garage underground or even a tunnel access, things like that in the basement.
So I tell you right off, the first thing we got to do is go get to those front doors. We have a problem. There's like glass, some main doors, and they're glass doors.
But there's going to be probably several sets of those.
Yes.
It's not just one. I'm going to guess there's 4 to 6, maybe 8 different sets of glass door, or at least entryways on the first floor. Yes.
And I do think the first floor should be our first. There's a real cool thing on the second floor. It's almost like a glass tunnel that's one level up that walks around. It's like a breezeway. That's not the concern. It's that ground level entryway.
And then there's also going to be a few just like staff exit doors where it's like a solid door, brick, cinder block wall, metal frame, solid door, push bar, in and out, or going out, probably just a single handle. We got to secure those.
We're taking Emma and Howard and Rebecca. We're taking them all down there with us?
I think 1 or 2. I think just one. We don't want to take on too much.
Okay.
Or no, I guess we.
Well, my deal is what the heck are the rest of them doing? Old Noah's playing his video game.
We're not looking for supplies yet.
Okay. So we're doing.
When we go looking for supplies,
we'll take everybody because bring your stuff. We gotta
get it.
All right.
Bring it.
So we grab Howard and Jillian and Rebecca. Leave the kids up there, or Rebecca and Jillian.
Let's take the 2 most able-bodied.
Howard is in your pocket. He's your
Howard is 1.
Okay.
And is it Rebecca or Jillian?
I think Rebecca
50-50?
No. I think Rebecca held a 38 snub on me and she's tough.
Good call.
Yeah.
We're like, Rebecca, you're going.
I'm like, Rebecca, you're on me.
Yes.
And Howard's like, I'll come with you, Luke.
All right, close.
Got it. And I think Jillian is eyeballing. She doesn't like the idea of Rebecca going anywhere. Right. She's the administrative assistant to Howard, but was having an affair. Off we go.
But we're like, Jillian, you can stay behind. Maybe get some food ready. Get something ready.
When
we come back, we're probably going to be hungry. Make us
I think I throw
bread sandwich.
Why don't you get the kid off the video game and get him doing something? I just throw out some bullshit.
Yeah, because you say stuff.
I do. I say mean stuff, and I can't believe I'm saddled with this useless family.
Right.
We catch the elevator, which, by the way, I've been online. The elevator from the top floor to the bottom floor, it's a special elevator. It's fast. And while it works, it's good. We're going 60 floors down.
We were parking it we weren't parking it on the 60th floor. We were doing the 55th floor, 52nd or 55th floor. So we have to go down a few flights of stairs to get there. We take the elevator down to, let's start with it. We're going to start ground level securing.
We are. Now, we have been doing a thing. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a zombie, but are we running into anybody as we're moving around this floor? Give me a roll. I'm going to keep this at no way. 15% or less.
On the 60, just us getting.
Yeah. Is there a yes? We've run into a thing. It could be a person, could be a zombie.
Now,
we don't know.
Is this covering the several floors to the elevator?
Yes, we're just walking down to where we've
a few flights
the elevator. Yes. So 15 or less, we've run into something. It could be a zombie, it could be a person.
15 or less, we do.
15 or less. 15, 14 or less.
No,
67. No. Clear. This building has been effectively cleaned out. It's actually quite amazing. We get on the elevator, we hit the button, and it zips down. I've seen videos. We're on the first floor. Ding, it opens. I think we got to do the same roll. Is there anybody in this front vestibule, front floor?
I don't think we take it to 1, though. We take it to like 3 or 4. We stop it. I think that's what we did with the basement, too. You're going to stop early. So you can.
You're smart. I'm thinking, you're right.
You're going to work your way down.
I love it.
So we stop on 3 or 4.
All right, we've already stopped on 3 before, and that's where you cleared out Spobby, and nobody was there. And I would imagine I think there's a chance something else has moved in there, but it's got to be less. We've been to 3 before. Yeah. If we get a 5 or less, it's impossible, but we just found out Emma was able to convince you. So roll me percentile dice. I just want to know, is anything people or encounter-wise happening on 3rd floor?
No.
Nope, not at all. Good. All right, still clear. I think I see a couple areas where it looks like somebody ransacked the Spobby. Ooh. Matter of fact, what I think I see is there is like a handwritten, you know those metal signs that come out? There's a handwritten sign in front of the Spobby that says, in some weird Sharpie writing, not free. It's blocked lettered.
Like it's new?
Free. Yes, it wasn't there before. Yes.
So we're like,
note taken.
So obviously someone else is in the building. But they're worried that we didn't pay for the spa stuff that we took.
Yes.
That's their top concern.
Spobby. That's it. I see it. And I'm kind of like,
not stay out or keep out.
Yeah, or not free. And I'm like, Luke, clearly that wasn't there because we're the ones that looted the place.
Right.
And
so it's almost like they watched us and knew that we took stuff and didn't pay.
Right. I mean, so
maybe
odd. Very odd. All right. But we don't run into anybody.
That is odd.
We don't run into anybody, but okay.
Okay.
We work our way down to the first floor. I do think we're in that exposed open floor. I think we're coming in. We're definitely pulling security for the civilians. How are we going to secure these up?
We did, the day before, we did go to the security office.
Yes.
Did we find master sets of keys?
Okay. When we rolled, we really just had radios in that Starlink
I don't know if we thought about that.
Okay.
Maybe we go back first to see if there are master sets of keys.
Okay. How about we go look at this first floor and see what we're
also looking. We're going to need chains or furniture, things like that to put in the doors.
But how about we assess this first floor?
Okay.
First, I think we got to figure out just generally. I've seen some layouts of the building. I've seen some layouts of the entry doors from the outside. First roll, is there anybody down here that we're encountering or a thing? And I think we're back at that 15 or less. 15 or less is a yes that we've encountered something.
I almost think it's more likely on the first floor.
All right. What do you want to go? Very unlikely, 25%? You want to go 25% on the first floor? Oh, you think it's very likely? I don't think it's that likely. It's just a high-rise building with the military in there. But you and I are at Divergent. We could just flat out put it at 50-50.
If the building was closed, if they evacuated it.
I mean, we got in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be 50-50 first floor. Somebody's down there on the first floor. All right.
I think so.
We're meeting in the middle. I thought it would be less. You're thinking it's more. Let's go 50-50, 50 or less. So 50-49 down. Yes. Somebody or something is there.
66. So we do not.
We come out. But we actually encounter something that is odd.
Oh, 66 is one of your, that's that double digit.
It would be a double. There's a cool thing that if it's got to be the chaos factor or less. So 55, 44, 33. Okay. Good call, though. If we get doubles that are 5s, 4s, gotcha. 32s, or 1. We come out, there's nobody around. But as I come up on the first set of glass double doors, there is literally a piece of sheet metal that has been tack welded over the front doors, and I'm telling you, that wasn't there when we came in. This is new. This has been installed and was not here when we came. This is the area that we came in through. Somebody's come in and literally a acetylene torch or whatever, I don't know, but they've tack welded sheet metal over this set of front doors. Yeah, something's up.
Well, yeah, the implications there. I doubt there's a tack welder in the Truist building, so whoever it was brought it with them.
Could be acetylene. Could be acetylene.
Acetylene. And sheet metal as well. So we're dealing with other people that are also fortifying.
Yes, that is what I'm gathering as well. So it's a little bit on the trippy side.
Yeah.
And a quick check of the first floor, and we see that the entire first floor has been fortified in this manner. It's already secure.
All right. So we've got to go into surveillance mode at this point to find out who and what we're dealing with.
Yeah, something.
Well, we've either got to retreat back to our safe haven,
yeah,
and wait for them to come to us, or we've got to set up surveillance and wait for them to come to us. Again,
60 stories tall, 60 stories tall. Not to mention at least one sub-basement where security is, but you were thinking there's 2 or 3, and I'm sure you're right.
But we've also got Rebecca and Howard with us.
Right.
We've got to get them back, and then me and you are on a mission to find out who else is in here with us.
All right. So let's just keep it easy. We run them up, and we come right back down with just us, because now we're thinking we've got...
Do we run them up, or do we just tell them to go back on their own?
Okay, good point.
Or do you run them back, or me run them back?
I don't care if they die on the way, quite honestly. Yeah. So I would just send them on my own. It's it's whatever you think.
Go back the same way we just came.
I'm telling you, Howard doesn't want to leave your pocket. He's basically hanging on to your pocket.
Yeah.
But I'm like, send the sieves back up top. Get up. We got a situation. But I agree with you. As soon as we assess, somebody's done a better job than I planned on doing. I planned on finding the keys, locking it.
They came more prepared than us to secure.
Right.
That's very troubling.
Yeah. Or
good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we haven't. Are they with us or against us? Right. Are we a problem? I'm also troubled by the damn sign. Not free.
I'm not worried about a spa worker.
Okay. You think I was a spa worker?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who else cares if you're stealing bath bombs?
Good point.
All right. So we have to
I tell them, get them out of here. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so they get on the elevator. I think you tell them the same thing. Stop it at the 59th. Don't go all the way to the 60th and go up the stairs on your own.
Yeah.
We've seen a fairly clear building, not a lot of threats. And I don't care if they die or not.
Yeah.
All right. That is a chance they could run into something.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. 5% they run into something.
It's probably a little higher than that.
We've cleared a lot of those floors, though.
Someone else is in here.
Yeah, I know, but that they run into something, I mean, what do you think?
20%.
Oh, God, that seems high. Let's do 15. I thought it was 5, you thought it was 20. We'll go 15. 15
or less.
We don't know this, but they've run into something, and we'll just have to figure it out. 14. God dang. Okay. So put a pin in it. We don't know. We send them up, but Wow.
At some point, we're going to go back, and Jillian's going to tell us.
Yeah. Hey, where the hell's Howard and Rebecca?
Right.
We sent them up an hour ago. What are you talking about? That's good. That's perfect. Okay, we don't know that yet, though. That's not something we're going to know. We sent them up thinking we got to clear you guys out of here. Howard barely let go of your pocket. Yeah. We got them in the elevator.
We assured them they'd be okay.
Okay. I'm thinking, how about we circle, maybe we got a security guard. Do we circle back to security? I wouldn't mind getting a hold of the keys. I think you brought up keys, too.
I think at this point we have to set up. I think we quit searching.
Okay.
Because we don't want to walk into their trap. They know we're there. Somebody knows we're there because they've laid out the not free sign.
Okay.
But it could be different than the people that barricaded the door.
Could be. I mean, it seems pretty sparse, but we are on the 60th floor.
What I would want to do is set up surveillance on the door from a hidey spot. Hide out.
Okay.
Wait for the other people to come check on it.
That's doable. The first floor has got a lot of cool stuff. There's Art Deco. There's probably areas, even little storefronts that we could probably patiently ford up in and just sit and observe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'd want to do. Try to find out who are we dealing with here.
Got it. Okay. And we want to set this up on the first floor?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think just even looking at our sheets.
Or even at that point, do we go back to 60 and regroup and form? Well, how are you with that plan?
I have no problem with sitting and waiting and seeing if something shows up.
Our strategy now, or our plan of fortifying is over, I think, because we came down here to fortify.
Yeah.
But we find someone else is in the process of doing that.
Of fortifying. So we're not necessarily at odds with them.
No.
If anything, I like them better than...
We're not going to kill them. Right. We're going to see who is it, how many are there.
Okay, I like them better than Jillian. And
what are their intentions?
Okay.
And then we have to probably... We'll see if we make contact or not, or just watch them and see what they're doing and how many there are. And listen.
All right. I mean, we've sent the civs up. We don't know that they ran into a problem. The only thing that tells me, I'm going to be honest with you, we set up on our floor, but clearly if Rebecca and Howard don't make it there, our targets are not down on our floor, and we're going to come up empty. Because wherever they were, they got them.
Yeah. But we don't know that.
We don't know that. So what I imagine is we set up in a great spot just to sit and wait.
Yeah.
We know from that roll that our civilians we thought we were sending to safety don't make it to the 60th floor. I would imagine we wait for quite like hours and nothing happens on the first floor. It's been secured. Nobody else comes down there. I imagine, just based on that roll, 14, I think
maybe
they got grabbed. Do you want to roll for it? I think it would be rare that somebody comes
you said
down.
One door had the sheet metal. So
I think we quickly check.
There's more to fortify. They're going to be back.
I think first floor has been secured. Whoever did this spent a settling torch time on one door and left two other ones open. I think as we check the first floor, it looks freaking great. Better than what we planned on doing.
Okay.
I love the idea of waiting and seeing and sending the civilians out of harm's way. But I think what this die tells me is we actually sent them into the problem while we wait to do not an ambush, but an observation post that never materializes. I think we spend most of the day waiting and nothing happens on the first floor. It's clear something happens somewhere else. Third floor, I don't know.
Let's roll for it.
Okay, so we know they've been taken. You want to know?
Not yet.
What's your question is, does something happen on our floor?
For us, yes.
Okay.
50-50.
I think that's too much.
Nah.
Okay, roll for it.
I mean, either they come back looking for stuff, refortifying, moving about. You think it's less that they come back?
Yes, with that roll, I think that 14%, which was very unlikely, tells me that they're not, or whatever's not wasting any time on the first floor. I think they clearly snatched, or whoever snatched them up elsewhere. And I think the spooky part is they're just gone. But I mean, that's the feel I get from that. That spooks me a little bit on this side. It's almost like there's a ghost at work here. We've seen a sign, whether it's related. We've got a nicely fortified first floor. We're waiting. And then when we finally tire of our waiting, which I don't think group person would be back down, we go up and find out Howard and Rebecca never got back up here. I think that's the scene, and then it's what we do from there on.
Okay. So 20% chance we run into somebody. 15%, 20%.
Let's do 15 again.
15%.
Same chance they had. So we've waited hours trying to pick somebody up and see what happens.
53. Okay. So no, we don't.
We roll. I think we call that elevator down. We go up to the third floor, not catching it on the first floor.
Oh, that's odd. Yeah, because we're like, why isn't the elevator here?
Well, they wouldn't have sent it back down, though. They would have taken it up, and probably it would be up on the top floor. True. So we would call it down to us.
Or maybe they get abducted before they get to the elevator.
Okay.
And the elevator
we don't know yet.
There.
That's true. That's true. So
maybe we get there. Let's roll for it. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we get to. Is the elevator there when we get back?
Got it. So we go back up to the third floor where we sent Howard and Rebecca to. Is the elevator there? 50-50. 50 up or 50 down
is yes.
Is yes.
Okay. 23. So yeah,
the elevator
is there. That's the clue.
Right. We're like,
why is the elevator
Jesus. Here? Yeah.
It should
be up on 59 or whatever. Yeah.
And it's here. So we're like, this is odd.
Yeah. There's no. So then the question is, we're now at least concerned, did Howard and Rebecca make it to the elevator?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it. There's no way it should be back down here.
Yeah.
All right. So you tell me, do we go into search phase? Do we no?
No, I mean, because we don't know yet. We have to go back to the to the apartment.
Well, then I think I throw out, who cares?
Yeah, sure.
F them.
We're odd. We haven't put 2 and 2 together. It's like, why would the elevator be here? It should be upstairs. Maybe something happened to him. We need to get up and check.
All right. Let's confirm. Boom. We get on the elevator. I think I point out, you need anything more from Spa B?
No, like we got plenty. We got plenty from Spa.
All right. We're coming up empty-handed. We ride it up to, which floor do you want to go to?
55.
55. All right. Bam. Man, you keep going low. It's 5 floors I got to hike up. I think I'm bitching a little bit. Can we go to the 59th? Come on.
The farther away the elevator is from us.
I get your reasoning, but
it probably should be farther.
I need more. I need some bologna. All right. As we get off the elevator, I think we're on the same 15%. Are we running into anybody on the 55th floor?
Between 55 and 60.
Yeah, just as we will go up the stairwell.
What's the chances?
Yeah, 15%. Yeah, we're talking a huge building.
35. No. So no, we don't. We make it back to the studio.
Yeah, and we come into Jillian and Emma and Noah. And I think you're like, hey, they make it back up there?
Right.
And I think Jillian's like,
we're like, hey, we're not alone. There's other people here.
Yeah, well, they're like, well, they were with you. They were with you.
And Rebecca.
What do you mean? They left with you?
We sent them back.
When?
Hours ago.
Nothing.
And we're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Nada. Nothing.
And
scene.
A minute left.
All right, we're going to do scene. So do a scene right there.
Yeah. With
our time left, we're stepped outside of game mode now. I guess what we don't know intentions or not, but obviously now we have a couple civilians that are missing. I doubt they got lost. I suppose our footing is what do we do moving forward? What do we do in this next episode? All right, well, that's episode 5. We've got a mystery in the midst. We will come back for episode 6. I have no idea how Luke plans on dealing with this. Earl's not afraid of maybe deciding, I don't know, it could be good or it could be, why don't we go to another building?
Earl has to go look at it. He's ethical. I mean, Luke's got to go
ethical.
Look. Luke's got to go look for him.
Earl is just concerned, but that's a couple weeks out. All right, see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. By all means, put your ideas and thoughts down in the comments and I'll reply to them. See you later. Bye.